Salamu alaikum habibi. On the 6th of February this year, me and my family decided to go to Shugran, which is like 500 kilometers away from where I live. And my plan for this trip was to solidify the vague idea I have about my core purpose. And
How I like to view purpose as a Muslim. Each of us is born with a core desire and a few layers that surround that core desire. And our goal is to slowly but surely dissolve these layers. So let's say that your current layer is being broke, like me. And so you work on not being broke while making sure that whatever you do is aligned to Islam. Because bro, you're broke and you could find a haram way to make money like DJing or something, but instead what you do is you find a halal way to make money, even if it means selling balloons, like I did a year ago.
we all know the ayat, Kuntum khaira ummatin ukhrijat linnas. But do we really understand what that means? Do we really understand why Allah called us the best ummah ever created for people? Because bro, Islam was sent to rule. It was not sent to be ruled by other people. Like we were sent to guide other people. And how the hell are we going to guide other people like when we don't even know our purpose and when we need guidance? Reading Quran and watching Islamic halakas is one of the best ways to find direction in life. So as an actionable step for this part of the video, read at least one ruku of Surah Al Imran with translation every single day. Even if it is just one ruku, don't cope. Like don't let shaitan make you think that one ruku every day is not enough. It is better to read one ruku every day for the rest of your life than to just read like 10 rukus and then never touch Quran ever again in your life, because that is just idiotic. So read at least one ruku of Surah Al Imran or even Surah Baqarah every single day. Because bro, a Muslim without a clear purpose is like a battleship without a clear target. It will be picked upon and destroyed by the aircrafts and the submarines. And so if you want to find your current purpose in life, ask yourself, what is the current constraint of my life? Then align it to Islam and then align as much of your life to it as possible. And no, you do not have to travel 1,000 kilometers like me to find your current purpose layer. Then, if your current layer is making money, find a halal way to make money. If it is fitness, do the same, which means working out without music. Every layer of your purpose will come with a flow state task. It will be the task that will require a lot of concentration from you and it will always put you in a flow state. For fitness, it will be working out. For business, it would be doing the deep work. And so, do that flow state task every day for 6 months and you will complete your purpose layer. Then, once a layer is completed, move to the next layer. You must move to the next layer because you are only as free as your weakest trait. Because, bro, just imagine that there is a depressed millionaire. Like, his finances are like this, so they are not the current constraint of his life, but his mental health is like this, and so his current constraint is like mental health. His life's constraint is mental health, and so working on his finances will not improve his life a lot, but if he works on his mental health, it will make his life a lot better. And so it is very common to see a depressed millionaire. That is why you must move to the next layer. But as you move to the next layer, you must do the bare minimum to maintain the previous layer, to maintain or even to grow the previous layer. Because bro, if like the depressed millionaire like turns all of his like time and resources to his mental health and he does not do his business anymore, that the thing that made him like the thing that made his finances like this, his finances will slowly but surely start to come down. And so you must do the bare minimum to maintain the previous layer, or the previous layer will come back as a new layer that you will have to dissolve again. 99% of people will not know their core purpose, but some do know their core purpose, and it's something they realized in like the first 8 years of their life. And like I kind of had an idea about my core purpose, but I wanted to solidify that vague idea, and so that is why I traveled 1,000 kilometers and went to the mountains, because mountains affect your thinking. Like there's something about mountains, like maybe it's the clean air or maybe it's the long distances that like you can see that makes you think about big stuff and that like makes you think about the bigger meaning of life. So if you're like me and you know your core purpose, reverse engineer a vague like roadmap from your core purpose to your current state. But believe me or not, bro, your core purpose will be something you will not want to tell other people, because it will be something that other people will not believe you that you can accomplish it, and so other people will make a lot of fun of you if you tell them your core purpose right now. And it's also going to be something you would do even if money did not exist. Like, I would still be making these YouTube videos and I would still be trying to build a halal community of Muslim men if like money did not exist. So I know that I am on the right path towards my core purpose. Like, I'm not going to like tell my core purpose right now. This is my channel, but still I don't want the world to know about my core purpose right now. But know that it is something that will affect like the entire world, and it is something like that requires me to build a halal community of Muslim men at first. And so this halal community of Muslim men that I am building through these videos is like a stepping stone towards my core purpose. This is like one of those layers.
All of us are born with a core desire and a few layers that surround that core desire. But different influences put their desires onto ourselves. Your school wants you to get good grades, your parents also want you to get good grades, society wants you to look a certain way, and you see me making YouTube videos and so you want to make YouTube videos as well. You see Andrew Tate smoking a cigar and so you want to smoke a cigar as well to increase your testosterone, as he says. So all of these are not your layers, not yours, but only these are your own layers. But so every time you open social media like Instagram or TikTok, you consciously or unconsciously get a new layer towards your core purpose. And so most of us waste 6 months or even more time chasing a layer that did not even belong to ourselves. And so we only realize this after we have completed that layer that did not even belong to ourselves first.
So if you feel yourself desiring something and you want to know if it is authentic to you or not, ask yourself this question: was I born to do this? If the answer is no, just leave it. But if the answer is yes, do the thing. Then only chase layers which are authentic to yourself, because making progress towards inauthentic layers and layers which do not belong to you yourself is like making no progress. Of course, bro, there are like some obligations for us. Like, I have to go to college, and you also have to go to college because you might be of my age, or you have to go to high school. But know that you are not going to be living an optimized life, and you are going to be fulfilling other people's desires. Maybe your parents, or maybe your society or your school, their desires which they have put onto you. So the layer that you are chasing must be from within, and we all know that purpose is something that is from within. It cannot be something that is from outside. So minimize inputs from the world. And I know 99% of people watching this video will not do this action step. Turn off the Wi-Fi, bro. Turn off all devices and sit with just a pen and a piece of paper and ask yourself this exact question: what is the current constraint of my life? So find the current constraint of your life, align it to Islam, and then align as much of your life to it as possible, and slowly go towards your core purpose from there. For most people watching this video, their current constraint will either be fitness. If it is fitness, there are already a lot of videos on YouTube that you can watch, and I don't have to like give you much advice on this topic. But if it is making money as a Muslim, then the next part of this series will be on finding your flow state task and making money through your flow state task, and while being internally fulfilled. But till then, do good, and I'll see you in Jannah.